Okay, so what we're going to do here is we're on Mass Builder again and I need another upgrade. So we're going to upgrade this bad boy and see what we can do here. So first off, I think I'm going to get rid of the backpack. Looks like I can build a new one here. Let's see what this new one looks like. Ooh, interesting. Okay, I like that. That looks a bit crazy. Right, we'll take the Blitz backpack here. Or, actually, no, we'll take the standard one, because the standard one is a little bit more simple, but I like it. We'll keep the torso here, but we'll try and make it a little bit more bulky. Trying to see what will fit here and what looks okay. Let's try that one. The front armor here, I'm gonna go with this slightly more bulky looking front armor for the moment. I just realized the changes have not been saved there because I haven't been saving them properly. The front skirts, I reckon we can go with that to streamline them a little bit here. As for the actual armor itself, for the front skirt, I think that's still fine. The rear armor, let's see about this. Make the Titan back skirt here. Okay, I don't mind that. The shoulder armor is going to change quite a bit here. But what I want is something that's got a little bit more defense to it by the look of it. I say that and I'm looking at the standard ones now. Maybe because of how this is, if I take 3 here and adjust that, what I'm thinking here is maybe make it a little bit asymmetrical, because I've not really got an asymmetrical build. So let's go a little bit different here. Also, I just realized I need a different faceplate, or at least I want to look and see if we can get a different one here. We've got the mono eye. The mono eye looks pretty cool. It's not often I say that. Well, let's go with this one here. I didn't mind the faceplate before, but this one just looks a little bit better. I don't want to go with like all the really huge stuff here. I'm just trying to go with something that looks kind of simple but cool at the same time. I'll say that, and then I've got this kind of thing going on here. We'll do titanium, and then we'll two and 3 here. Can be that blue. 4 will have that other head camera in here. That doesn't look too bad. I actually didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know whether that was in from the beginning or not. I don't know whether that's been in an update or... That's weird. I don't remember these other arm parts here. Okay, so it's not that much different. I think I will do that though, with the elbow. And then for the rest here, Let's give it spikes on one side. And then we'll also make it a little bit different on one of these again by giving it the glowy arm. The idea is to try and pick out certain parts in this that look kind of cool or look like they might work as lights. I just realized I can do that on the armor here by going to that one. And then going paint and doing it where 3 is. The only problem is if I do that, as you can see, quite a lot of the torso is going to be glowing then. So I think... You know what, I think I might keep the torso a little bit more simple. I'm thinking about this more mobility and streamline than anything else, even though I don't really need to, because the game doesn't have anything like that. I'd just like to think if this was like a real thing, then it wouldn't be too bad for streamlining it. And funny enough, I don't want glowing stuff all over it, even though I'm kind of going that way at this point. I'm just kind of experimenting here and seeing what I like the look of. Because most of Mass Builder is just messing around and seeing if you like the look of something and then going with it. Yeah, that kind of matches the other side, but I'm not too sure about it. For the knees, I think what I'll do is I'll make the knees the same. What about these heels here? We got some pointy heels. Okay, let's... They don't look too bad. I still like those ones better. Okay, so we've got a slightly customized boy here, and then we'll do some changes here to the weapon systems. Because we had the lance before, and we had the scythe. And I had some of the other weapons that were work in progress. So, let's change that to the hammer. And we'll go ahead and change the hammer's colours here. I do like that energy looking hammer, but I also like this sort of really dark coloured one as well at the same time. Maybe I can get some like glowing parts on here. Do this. And then have these parts still as the glowing bits. That doesn't look too bad. About 4 there as well. And then for the hammerhead, I do 4 and 1 there as black. That really picks stuff out. There's a shame you can't have like weathering on stuff at the moment. That'd be pretty neat. Then if I put like gold there. There we go. We'll bring the band hammer on people. I'm trying to think of what other weapons I can make here. Because I've got like most of the weapons now. Could always make a double hammer instead. That would be pretty crazy. For sword style weapons, I still don't have everything. Like, I need more, really. So, what we'll do is, yeah, we'll go a little bit crazier. Instead of that grip, we'll do the double hammer grip. This is where it could really use the ability to really mess around with it and, like for this, it would be great having the ability to just switch the positioning round so you can get a ridiculously oversized hammer. I mean, it's already oversized as it is. Let's do that one. 3 is gunmetal here, and then 2 is yellow. Or gold, sorry. And then we'll offset this because that's already gunmetal, so we'll make it that color, the other bit instead, and we'll do the bits in between here. We'll have them be cyan, give it a bit of energy. So we got double hammer, and then we got the other stuff here, the beam rifle and the other beam rifle. There's the sour. And then we just got a ton of missiles and some of the other weapon pods. So let's take this guy out for a spin. What we'll do is we'll take him on a mission. We'll do the second mission on hard. I want to see this hammer in action. He looks kind of simple, but I actually don't mind that. I really don't mind that at this point. Oh, there's a huge weapon. How can you even wield that? You'd think gravity wouldn't allow it, and it's clipping through the model most of the time. But it's brilliant, and it's held in the pointy hand by the look of it. To be honest, I would like that to do more damage just because of the hammerhead. It is one of the more ridiculous things I think I've made. I like the way that it's got frost on it as well, you know, like frost damage. That's good, because then it means that I can just stagger enemies. And then if I want, I can use the beam rifle or some other stuff to finish them off. Right, considering it's on hard, it's not too bad at the moment. I managed to get some of the upgrades. I just hope they're on, because you can only get like level 2 upgrades, I think it is, maximum in the early access build. I'm actually kind of glad, because the way it looked like I was going to have to grind forever. Because some of the other upgrades later on cost like, I think 38,000 is the maximum you have to pay for one of them at the moment in the build. That's probably a bit too much, to be honest. Don't think it's wise to bring ice to an ice place, because it won't really work that well against the enemies, or at least you wouldn't think so, but... Here's the dropship. Okay, now it's just this last wave of enemies here. Do you like this hammer? It kind of reminds me of the one they have in Gundam Breaker 3, to be honest. I really enjoy it. I just wish it had more power, because I know the level 3 stats for like weapon strength give me, I think it's plus 600. That would be so good, because at the moment this is plus 300, so it'd just make everything a lot easier. That moment where I forget that I've got a Gatling gun. Everything is fine. There we go, he's gone. Mission accomplished.
Mission clear.
I still love the way my mech can hardly see past the banhammer here. See if I can get it in like a good pose at the end. I reckon if I can get it like mid-swing, it'll look really cool. I love the way you can only really see where it's going when you run here, because it has to hold the hammer up. Okay, that was like half swing there. That's not too bad. So that's been Limitless Mark 3. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye!